I don't really have any goals, I would say, with music, as long as music is always in my life. From a very young age, I wanted to be an orchestral player, and I still want to be that orchestral player. But I realize my happiness is more important. And as long as I'm happy, I'm fine. And as long as I play music, I find that I'm generally happy. So I think as long as music is somehow involved in my life, whether it be teaching or performing, I would live a happy life. I would say that when a note is played, when it's really in tune and when you've hit the sweet spot of that note, you definitely can feel it. You can feel when it's more, for me, since I've been playing for so long, it's more when I don't hit the note right. That's when I notice it. So for the majority, I can feel something in my gut that tells me I'm doing well until I mess up. And then that's when I'm like, okay, wait a second, that was wrong. So generally, it's more on the positive than the negative side. I can't really explain in words what playing the cello makes me feel, because it's more emotional and gut-driven than anything else. It's more my time to express myself as though I were writing a tale and I wanted to use as many adjectives as possible. It's pretty much the same level for me. I actually didn't start with the cello. My brother started with the violin, and being a sibling and having rivalry, I decided to pick up the piano. And I started playing piano as solo as well as orchestral, but orchestral piano is kind of a difficult life. You don't get to really play that much, and it wasn't enjoyable for me. And I found that because I played piano, I picked up the cello relatively easy, because the piano you can't really play out of tune, and I really believe that that trained my ear to play pitches in the correct pitch, hopefully. My first contact with classical music was probably, I'd say around 3 or 4 years old. I started asking my dad to every night play Danse Macabre. It's a piece by Saint-Saëns. It's very descriptive. It's a tone poem almost, where it has a storyline to the music. And it was so vivid that I remember I asked him to play it every single night, and I could just lay in bed until I fell asleep, picturing all these little morbid, macabre figures dancing around in the forest. Why do I love the cello? I would say the cello was a natural draw to me because of the semblances between human voice and the sounds of the cello. The timbres are about the same. The human voice and the sound of an instrument, the cello as an instrument, have very similar qualities, and so it's as if I were singing without actually having to sing. My father has the musical ear. He is the one that has he's the one when I play, he understands if I mess up or not. My mom, I love playing for my mom because no matter how I sound, she always loves it. South Beach is really nice because of the fact that it's a resort town. It's completely, you feel like you're always on vacation. The weather's beautiful, the people are happy because it's normally a clear, sunny day like it is today. The nightlife is amazing, there's so much entertainment going on. It's 24/7, it is non-stop. You could do anything out here. Stay focused in South Beach is a challenge. It's honestly, if you could do it in South Beach, you could stay focused anywhere. Without the cello in my life, that'd be a hard thing to imagine. I mean, I started playing cello when I was 8 or 9, so it's been in my life for quite some time now. To imagine without having the cello in my life, I do imagine it, I would say. I look at a lot of my friends who don't play music, and I just see the life that they have. They don't spend 3 or 4 hours in the practice room. It must be nice at some point to not have to do that. But, you know, it's the life I chose.